Hello, guys. Well, we are now here reunited to talk about the fourth installment of the Vampire Chronicles. I mean, by this point, you guys, I am committed. I'm going through all the series with you. I'm thinking you will roll with me. Just, it's gonna happen, so you buckle up and we're doing this. The fourth installment is The Tale of the Body Thief. Again, this is the Portuguese version. Most of my books are at least. There's five more. The five next are in Portuguese version. The rest gonna be English. But yeah, this is again not as bad as the previous covers that we saw, but still rather. Uh, I mean, I gotta say, I've been trashing this publisher's covers, but I totally love this publisher because I really love the translations and the care that they have. The earlier covers, like you guys can see, are not good, but they get better. There are some there that are a little bit better, and the quality of the books themselves. I mean, I'm not sure why I'm trying to sell this because most of you guys aren't even Portuguese, but this is the publisher is Europa America, and there was some problems. I think they are still open. Please be still open because the books themselves as an object, they are really good. They're really durable. Uh, the market paperbacks have the same problems as most mass market paperbacks, but the regular paperbacks, they're really good, really durable, really like it, and really like the translations. There are just two publishers that I like translations that I always trust them. And why am I now talking about Portuguese publishers? This is not why you guys came here, and that's for another video, another day. Anyway, back to the Vampire Chronicles. This book. This book was something else. What happens on this book? Well, Lestat is depressed. Again, because it is Lestat. If he's not destroying something or potentially putting everyone at risk, including himself, he is depressed. And then probably that's why then things happen like they happen and everyone gets at risk, including themselves, because this is how he operates. Okay, this is Lestat. By now, if you guys have read the book so far, you guys know it's Lestat. We love them, we hate him. I mean, I kind of hate him more than I love him, but I kind of it's that hate that I'm kind of interested on it. I still want to slap him several times, even though probably my hand would be the only thing breaking and hurting. Anyway, um, like I said, he was depressed. He tries to end himself. It is Lestat. Oh, I usually do the disclaimers that I may spoil the previous book, so this is the fourth one. I'm gonna say things that probably gonna spoil the other book, so you can go if you don't want spoils. If you are still here, hi. I'm getting back to this because I'm getting very sidetracked today for some reason. Anyway, Lestat, depressed, tries to end everything. It's Lestat, and after what happened on the previous book, and he got like major boost on his powers because blood of the queen, he cannot kill himself because clearly this is what he needed. Plot armor. We still love him with his plot armor because it just makes it more fun for him to do stupid things because he can become even more and more stupid things that he does, even more dangerous. Anyway, after that, he meets a human male that goes talk to him and says, "Well, I have this power. I can get off my body and switch bodies with you, and you are a vampire. You are well known, and I think that what's gonna be good for you is be human again for a week or something like that. So, do you want to be human again? I'll give you my body. Now, let's just say this. We are me and you that are, or the several you that are on that side. I don't know how many people are on that side of the monitor, but hey, hi to you all. I'm gonna say that we are reasonable people. We have a little bit of something here. What the this is a proposition that most people will think, no, thank you. I'm a vampire. I'm not gonna do this. No, no. Well, guess what? Lestat did. Yeah. And then what happened next? Probably what you guys are thinking. Very bad things, very silly things that could be avoided. So yeah, this is the book that came out from that. Now, this wasn't Lestat, if it wasn't Lestat doing this, I would probably just throw this book from one side to the room to the other, because if there's something that's a big pet peeve to me, it's stupid characters. But this is Lestat. I'm expecting everything from him at this point, to be honest, so I just kept eagerly reading it. And this was a 4-star read for me. Almost 5-star, not quite, because for me it was missing a little bit of a something, but it's a totally solid 4-star. I still a big recommend, and I love it. Could have loved it more if they had like a little bit more than. There are some details that I would have done a little bit different, but it's good, it's solid, it's like I think I said on the previous video about the Vampire Chronicles. So this is like a solid urban fantasy, so a little bit different of the others, because the others have the flashbacks, and get something of historical fiction vibe, at least sometimes. Like half of the book it's on the past and in other eras, so it has that vibe. This one is all on the present, all about Lestat and his mood swings and all of his problems, and it's just fun. This is just a fun book that it's gonna make you kind of want to slap him, probably. I think most people that read these books is just like have this kind of love-hate relationship with Lestat, and I don't think I ever talked about Lestat with somebody that knows the story, that didn't want to slap him. So yeah, it's a thing. But again, totally recommend. There are some other characters, important characters that appear. Not many, probably just 2 or 3. Let's say 3. Other than Lestat and the said thief. And one of those characters that appears here was the character that appeared on the Queen of the Damned, that it's a human called David Tablet. I think that's how you say it. That's from their again, this name, the committee of witches, let's call them like that, the Terra something, because I have even when I'm reading it, I have a huge difficulty of like pronouncing that name for some reason. It's just one of those words for me. So yeah, there's a lot more of him in here, and things happen. I'm just like, just go read this. If you like the previous books, you're gonna love this one, even though it's a little bit different, like in style. But totally recommend. If you love Lestat, you're gonna love this. This is like just Lestat being Lestat, doing Lestat things. Just Lestat energy. And also, this is one of the books that I think I read the fastest, because I read the first interview with the vampire kind of fast, because I mean, I'm not gonna count the first times because that time I wasn't reading that fast, but the second time that I reread the book, read it kind of fast, but I had like the help of the movie that still kept lots of things in my head, even though there were differences. But The Vampire Lestat and The Queen of the Damned, since it has a little bit more information, was a little bit slower for me. If that makes any sense. I don't know if this is something that happens to you guys, but happens sometimes with me on fantasy when I'm like bombarded with lots of information. I sometimes have to do more pauses to let my brain just soak it in, and I'm usually on those pauses I'm gonna read some romance or something in that I don't need to like activate my full brain. Let's say like that. So some lighter read or something completely different. Doesn't need to be lighter, and then I come back to it. But this one is just you just fly through it because it doesn't have don't have much characters. With the premise that I said, it's just simple and clean story. But again, lots of fun, and because of it, it does feel a little bit lighter than the other ones, even though there's a lot of oh, life. Oh, the drama of Lestat and life, and being human, and being a monster, and being Lestat. But at this point, that's not really an issue, right? You're just expecting that, so yeah. And that's it for now, guys. This was the title of the month from my review. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how my brain just farted there? Because my words are like blah 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 blah. Yeah. This was my review of the Tale of the Vampire Thief. As usually, if you guys have read it or have any thoughts about it, let me know in the comments because I always like to talk about those things with you guys. So yeah, bye guys.